Hi everyone, I want to share with you an automation that I've done recently that might be useful for others as well. I'm working on to teach people the Indonesian language every day, a word of the day, so to Instagram, Twitter, and also to a mailing list. So I have a list of 2,000 words in Airtable, so the Indonesian word, the English word, and then we have some columns here: tweeted, emailed, IG'd. So we basically will automate the system that pulls a word from here, and then when it's posted, it will then just mark these as done already, so we don't use them again. And we have some comments as well. So that's a basic Airtable just to hold the information. That's the back end. And then we'll jump into Zapier. So we use so 8-step Zap to carry out these postings to social media. So the first step is a basic Zapier schedule. So it's going to run at 7 a.m. every day, and it's going to look for anything that's been approved and has not already been tweeted. So basically find anything that we haven't used before. So that's that bit. And then the next bit was the bit I struggled with. So how do you create an Instagram image with a word of the day on every day? You know, how do you do that automatically? So I came across this site called HTML CSS to image.com. This is a great site. So you can basically generate images using HTML and CSS. So you put the words in here, you style it in here, generates a URL so that you can link to that image. So if we jump back to Zapier, this is it here. So we can connect to it. We have to create an account. I think it's a free. You can have a free account for up to 50 API calls a month, which for word of the day is perfect. So what we do, we take the HTML and then we input the word of the day in there. So the Indonesian word and the English word, and then we use the CSS. So I'm pulling a template from my website, and then we're just overlaying the word over the top. So if we look at what that generates, it returns a URL. And if we look at that URL, we can see what's going to be generated. So this is the background image, and then we have the word of the day and the English word overlaid over the top. So that's really cool. So we now have the image. So now it's just a case of creating a tweet. For Twitter, I don't want to use the image. I just want to use text. So we've just got some hello everyone. Here's your Indonesian word of the day. And then just some generic text around it and some hashtags. So that's going to tweet a word every day, and then we're just going to pull back the from step 1 from the schedule, the day that we're posting, and that's going to make up the email subject as well. So then to create the email content, if you've not done this before, you can use a MailChimp to design. We're going to put the word of the day in Indonesian and then in English. The rest is just generic. Okay, so we've created the campaign in MailChimp. We now need to send the campaign. So we just have another step that sends the campaign, and we pull the campaign from step 5. So the one with Airtable, and we need to update the record to say that it's been done. So tweeted, again, pull the date from the schedule, and just populate these fields here that we looked at. So tick, 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 so we don't send that message again. And then the last thing is to send to Instagram. So we're going to use Buffer to do that. And all we're going to do is we're going to pull the comment through from the word of the day, from the database. Again, this is just generic information that gets put on every post. And then this is where we're going to pull from stage 3, the image we created. We're going to post it immediately. So that's it. So that's going to do all the posting, and that's going to run every day. So if we see what that looks like, so if we look at the tweets, so this is one that was created. So again, you can see the words there it's pulled from, generated the tweet. If we go to Instagram, we have the word here, and we have the comment that we pulled in. So this is going to post to Instagram daily, and then the email looks something like this. So just using the template, we're going to then inject the words into here, and this is the word of the day for the email. So that's it. So we have 2,000 records in the Airtable database, and that's going to generate a word of the day for the next 2,000 days. with no more interaction at all. So really helpful, saves a lot of time. So yeah, that's the automation. I hope that's been useful for you. If you have any questions, then please get in touch, and thank you for listening.